Hi! Welcome to Simply Good English, where we use fun and interesting stories to teach English. There will be 4 parts to today's video. The first part will be the listening portion, where we will read a story to you and you can follow along on the screen. The second part will be the comprehension quiz, where you can test yourself on how much you understood. In the third part, we will go over some keywords and phrases that will be helpful in your English studies. And finally, in the last part, we'll do some speaking exercises. Without further ado, let's get started.
Broken promises. Nick and Laura, childhood friends, grew up in a suburban neighborhood where sidewalks crackled under bike wheels and the sun painted the houses golden at sunset. They spent their days exploring the woods, trading snacks, and dreaming about the adventures they'd share forever. Nick, a lanky boy with unruly brown hair, had a knack for sketching buildings in his notebook. Laura, a spirited girl with a contagious laugh, loved playing soccer in the park. Together, they forged a bond that felt unbreakable. Their friendship sailed smoothly through elementary school, and by middle school, they were the dynamic duo everyone admired. They studied side by side, shared sandwiches during lunch, and whispered secrets under the ancient oak tree. Nick, however, held one secret close to his heart, a love for Laura that danced between the lines of friendship. As high school beckoned, the unspoken tension lingered. Laura, unaware of Nick's feelings, had her share of teenage crushes. Yet, through it all, their bond endured. They faced high school's challenges together: homework, teenage drama, and the awkwardness of growing up. But deep down, Nick wished for more than friendship. College arrived, and with it, unexpected heartbreak for Laura. A messy breakup left her shattered, seeking solace in the comforting presence of Nick. Little did she know that Nick's love for her had matured into something deeper. They spent nights talking, sharing dreams, and, amidst the emotional wreckage, love quietly blossomed. Nick supported Laura as she rebuilt her heart, and she began to see him in a different light. They took a leap, stepping into a romance that felt like a natural progression of their friendship. College life was a whirlwind of shared dreams and late-night study sessions. They reveled in each other's company, cocooned in the warmth of newfound love. But as graduation approached, reality knocked on their door. Nick, with dreams of architectural heights, secured a position in a prestigious New York City firm. Laura, passionate about physical therapy, landed an internship with a professional soccer team in Los Angeles. Their careers pointed in opposite directions, but their hearts clung to the promise of staying connected. With tearful goodbyes, Nick and Laura embarked on separate journeys, vowing to talk every day and visit whenever possible. The foundation of their decades-long friendship seemed unshakable, a beacon in the vast unknown of adulthood. Yet, life had a way of testing promises, and the challenges that awaited them would reshape their connection in ways neither could anticipate. The years after college proved demanding for Nick and Laura. Nick, amidst the towering skyscrapers of New York City, delved into the intricacies of architecture. Laura, on the other side of the country, worked tirelessly with athletes in the sunny world of Los Angeles soccer. Their promises of daily calls and frequent visits began strong, a lifeline bridging the miles. But as time unfurled its complexities, the rhythm of their connection started to fade. Busy schedules whispered distance into their lives. The cherished phone calls became sporadic, and text messages replaced the familiar voices that once filled their evenings. Responsibilities pulled them in opposite directions, tugging at the seams of their once unbreakable bond. Christmas brought a fleeting reunion, their eager hearts yearning for the familiar warmth. Laura, back in her hometown, noticed a change in Nick. His eyes, once a reflection of unwavering affection, now seemed distant. His laughter, once a melody in sync with hers, echoed a subtle disconnect. A heaviness lingered, unspoken but palpable. Amidst the holiday cheer, Laura discovered a text on Nick's phone, a message carrying an intimacy that sent tremors through her world. Her heart sank, drowning in the uncertainty of the words she had stumbled upon. Confused and hurt, she chose silence, convincing herself that confrontation could wait for a more opportune moment. As days turned into weeks, the unspoken truth festered like a wound left unattended. Nick, seemingly oblivious to Laura's discovery, grew more distant. Their conversations, once filled with shared dreams and laughter, now echoed with an unsettling silence. The promises they made became fragments of a distant past, lost in the hustle of their demanding lives. With a heavy heart, Laura faced a painful realization. Their relationship was slipping away. The love that had once bloomed amidst the chaos of college now withered in the face of grown-up responsibilities. Unable to bear the weight of unaddressed doubts, Laura made a heart-wrenching decision. Tearfully, she voiced the words that had long lingered in the shadows, a goodbye that echoed with the echoes of broken promises. Nick, perhaps unsurprisingly, agreed. The threads of their connection, once tightly woven, now unraveled. They parted ways, each carrying the weight of unspoken words and shattered dreams. Life continued, pulling them in separate directions, leaving the echoes of what once was to linger in the corners of their memories. 15 years rolled by, shaping Nick and Laura into more mature versions of themselves. Nick stood atop the architectural world, his creations known globally. Meanwhile, Laura thrived in Spain as the head therapist for a prominent soccer league. Lives once intertwined had taken divergent paths, the spaces between them widening with time. A chance encounter in a quaint Spanish town reignited a spark, a serendipitous collision of two worlds that had journeyed far from each other. Nick and Laura, like old friends, decided to share a few dinners, dipping into the nostalgia of shared laughter and familiar tales. In those fleeting moments, the years melted away, leaving behind the essence of what once was. As they rekindled their connection, Nick's impending departure loomed. The night before Nick's return to the bustling world he had conquered, he confessed a truth that lingered in the shadows, a truth that echoed with regret and longing. "I still miss you, Laura. After all these years, I still love you." Nick's words hung in the air, laden with the weight of unspoken apologies. Laura, too, confessed her enduring love, but unraveled the mystery that had shattered their past. She revealed the text she had discovered all those years ago, the pain that had pushed her to say goodbye. Nick's eyes widened with surprise, then sank with the realization of the irreversible damage his actions had caused. "I made a mistake, Laura. I've regretted it every single day. I'm so sorry." Nick's admission carried the weight of years spent in remorse. In the quiet of that Spanish evening, emotions laid bare, Laura found the closure she had sought for so long. Her heart, though heavy with the past, finally felt a release. With a sadness that echoed through the ages, she reassured Nick that she was okay. The life he had once been a part of would not be the life he would carry forward. In that moment of goodbye, Laura walked away with a burden lifted, leaving behind a man overwhelmed with the weight of his own choices. Their paths, forever altered, diverged once more. Nick, with a heart heavy with remorse, nodded in acceptance, uttering the words that had become a refrain in the symphony of their lives, "I will always love you." And with that, they parted ways, the echoes of broken promises lingering in the spaces between them.
Now, let's take a test to see how much you understood. Listen to the questions and choose the correct answer. Question 1. What was Nick's secret feeling for Laura during their childhood? A. He had a secret crush on her. B. He considered her his best friend. C. He wanted her to be his soccer teammate. D. He admired her laughter. Question 2. Where did Nick and Laura move after college to pursue their respective careers? A. Both moved to New York City. B. Nick moved to New York City and Laura moved to Los Angeles. C. Both moved to Los Angeles. D. Nick moved to Los Angeles and Laura moved to New York City. Question 3. What changed in Nick and Laura's relationship during their Christmas reunion? A. They discovered new shared interests. B. They decided to get married. C. Laura found an intimate text on Nick's phone. D. Nick proposed to Laura. Question 4. What realization did Laura come to during the years after college? A. She wanted to pursue a different career. B. Their love had grown stronger. C. Their relationship was slipping away due to grown-up responsibilities. D. Nick was the one for her. Question 5. How did Nick react when Laura revealed the discovery of the intimate text? A. He apologized and acknowledged his mistake. B. He denied everything and blamed Laura. C. He became angry and defensive. D. He laughed it off and said it was a misunderstanding. Next, let's go over some vocabulary and phrases from the story. These may be a bit difficult, but let's try our best. Intricacies. Definition. Complicated details or elements of something. Sentence. The intricacies of architecture fascinated Nick throughout his career. Serendipitous. Definition. Occurring by chance in a happy or beneficial way. Sentence. Their serendipitous encounter rekindled memories of their shared past. Unwavering. Definition. Firm and steady, not faltering or hesitating. Sentence. Laura's unwavering commitment to her career led her to success. Bittersweet. Definition. Having a mixture of both positive and negative emotions. Sentence. The bittersweet reunion brought back memories of joy and heartbreak. Irreversible. Definition. Impossible to reverse or change. Sentence. The damage to their relationship felt irreversible after years of neglect. Weight of unspoken words. Definition. The emotional burden carried due to words left unsaid. Sentence. Nick departed with the weight of unspoken words lingering in the air. Fleeting reunion. Definition. A brief or short-lived gathering or meeting. Sentence. The Christmas visit was a fleeting reunion, leaving them yearning for more. In this last part, we're going to do some shadowing exercises. I will say some phrases or sentences, and you can repeat them aloud. The intricacies of architecture fascinated Nick throughout his career. Their serendipitous encounter rekindled memories of their shared past. That's it for today's lesson. I hope it was helpful and you learned something new. Stay connected for more lessons like this one, and please let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see on the channel. Until next time, take care!